So a lot of magicians like to produce a four of a kind, like the nines, say, for example. However, I find the nines too plain for me. I always like to produce something that's got a little bit more meaning, like the aces. So that's the first ace, and the first ace is always, pretty easy. It's the second ace that you got to worry about, because once you can find that, there you go. When you get two, you're pretty much golden. Give it a little cut to see if we can find the third one. And well, yeah, there it is. So that's not even too bad, right? Now, the last ace is always the toughest one. But we can just give the pack a little shuffle. And in shuffling it, we might in fact be able to find that last ace. Just like that. So there's the last ace. You can see there's nothing funny with the deck. It's not like they're all aces. But see, the super crazy part is that while the deck is green, the aces are actually red. So let's get into the tutorial right now. Basically, all you need to do is, here's the setup. You need the double backer. Okay, that's step one. Step two, you put an ace on the top of the deck, and then you put the double backer on top of that ace. You take the remaining three aces and you put them on the bottom. Now, I like to produce the ace of spades last, so whatever one you're going to produce last actually goes in the middle. If you want to alternate between red and black, that's the first ace, the bottom one is the second ace, this is the third ace, and that's the final ace. So these go face up on the bottom of the deck. The first thing you need is a pinky break under the top three cards. So basically, I get these three cards. I start in the pinky break position, just like that. Careful not to be flashing this card, because that would not be good. But I turn it over. I turn over all three cards, just like that. So now I have two face up, and then the double backer is still face down, essentially. So these two cards are here. Once I turn it over, then I use my thumb to pull up 1, 2 cards, just like that. And then this is going to be a paintbrush change. So the way that the paintbrush change works is I essentially just kind of rub it along the deck like that. And when I'm ready to change it, I push with the thumb and pinch right there with those fingers. So it gets pushed off to produce the ace. Now you have to be super careful because you don't want to flash the back too early. So what you saw me do is, and again, you don't want to flash this bottom card, but I kind of use the deck just like that. That's the first ace. The second ace, you have it here. You get a thumb break. So a thumb break here. And then basically you just throw out that card. So I'm pinching with the middle finger here so that it kind of hangs off like that. So you can see it hanging off. And then I just throw it. Now, there's a couple different ways you can throw it. The first way is you can throw it so that it spins a little bit. So you can try that. It's just like a sweeping motion. The other way is you can just pretty much throw it out, and it looks kind of cool. And then at this point you can go through the deck to show, there's nothing funny. And then you have to do a swivel cut. So the way that the swivel cut works is I hold it in biddle grip, middle finger, pointer finger like that. I pick it up with the pointer finger, and then I come over and complete the cut. But before you do that, you have to steal this bottom card. So it's kind of a tricky, knacky, weird little move. But first you want to learn the swivel cut. So pick it up and just practice cutting like that. So pick it, here's a side view, pick it up, just like that. That's the swivel cut. Once you get that down, you'll pick it up, and as you come over, these fingers come underneath, just like that, and steal this card as this comes over. So this ace gets stolen underneath. So just like that, and then you let go with the pointer and complete the cut. So one more time, just to make sure that you guys got that. Okay. You're going to take swivel, steal, and place the rest on top. Okay? So essentially what you did is you put this ace face up, in the middle. And the position you're in is ace, random card, this is actually the first card, and then your double backer. So you can either spread out on the table, just be careful not to spread there. So control the spread so that you push and then you spread over. Or like I did in the performance, you can just go through and show that ace. So then you put it out there. But when you, sorry. To make sure that you're clean at the end, when you put the ace out there, steal this card, so the card on top, and then this is the double backer, just like that. Square up this pack, or put it back and catch a break. Do the cut so that you're ready to produce the final ace. So the way that this works is you lead with this. So the pack with the ace, you riffle. This is a table riffle shuffle. Riffle one down from the left hand. Then the right hand has to be the next card, and make sure you end with this double backer in the left hand. So you square it up, and then you put it down on the table. Okay? So once you put it down on the table, you're going to lift up with the right hand. Take this right side of the packet, and you're going to shift it over so that this card is directly in the center of the two packets. This is a move from 52 cards. If you want to go check out Assad's video, I'll try and leave a link in the tutorial so that you guys can get a better explanation. But basically, I'm going to hold this bottom card just like this, between the thumb and the middle finger on both sides. And then all I have to do is separate them. So the left hand goes forward while the right hand goes back. And as I do that, this card is going to pivot on the left thumb and the right middle finger to be produced, and that'll be the final production. At this point, you have the double backer here, so you place it down, place this pack on top, the left pack goes on top of the right pack. You can spread through to show the faces without exposing this bottom card. Spread through to show the faces, and then you can take it and show the backs. If you're not familiar with that move, all it is you take this card here, lift it up, and just push so that it goes all the way through. Then you show the backs, obviously, and then you go on to do the final reveal and show that all of these cards are red. And that's the 4 ace production. If you did want to perform the trick without doing the color change reveal at the end, you can grab 4 aces from the same deck, and then you don't need this double backer. So if you don't have a double backer, that's fine. This is just made with 2 jokers. I took 2 jokers and taped them together. Eventually I will upload a tutorial on how to make some more professional double backers. But if you didn't want to make a double backer, ruining the cards or whatever, for whatever reason you just wanted to do it with 4 regular aces, it's essentially the same thing, but you just need indifferent card, and then the first ace. The last 3 aces are face up on the bottom. It's the same routine except at the start. I'm sorry, this ace is on top now. You don't have to worry about the double backer. At the start, it's just a double lift. Okay, double lift, and then you go into the paintbrush change, and then you don't have to worry about the shuffling at the end. So that's if you wanted to produce 4 aces. I like this routine because it's face up, so you can see the cards. They're all face up in the pack, and so it's kind of cool. And that's why I call it the face up ace production. I want to thank you guys for joining me, for staying tuned into the channel. For more tutorials, contests, giveaways, performances, tips, make sure that you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in.